Last week we talked about no views, letting gently go of preconceived ideas, thoughts about ourselves and the world. And once you do this, once you come back to what is originally available every moment, then wonder takes place. Now, in order to be amazed, do we need to look for Disneyland, a kind of tantric fun park with crazy Mickeys and wheeling bears and colors and fireworks and excitement? No. This quest for an extraordinary, out of the ordinary fun time is sometimes relevant with a kid or having a time out. But it's not what the Dharma makes available to you, opens to you. In fact, this quite a flashy entertainment is the opposite of the wonder I would like to talk about. Now, the wonder I want to talk about is something quite direct, intimate, so intimate that, again, you do not perceive it. You see, just like me, you've been using shoes for most of your life, and you take them for granted. But the very day, the very moment, you just notice how wonderful it is to have these things wrapping your feet, so you may walk freely, without pain. Wonder starts. So wonder starts with all the things and all the people around you you take for granted. And I'm afraid to say that I'm no exception to this. I take everything and everybody for granted. Because that's the natural nature of human beings. We forget how wonderful, how precious this is. So, relinquishing views, you come to meet reality in a very fresh perspective. It doesn't bounce at you with the agility of a dancer. It doesn't hit you with a great stamina or beauty. It just whispers gently. Something like that. Not much. No need to get too much. It's just there. And you really feel grateful. And then you can bow to Buddha. You can bow to the Buddha lamp, to the Buddha door, to the Buddha street, to the Buddha train, to the Buddha colleague, to every single form and shape that this as-it-isness can take. You bow to. And again, you don't need to bow in a very sort of religious and formal way. Keep that for your own practice and secret of your room or for retreats. You bow naturally in the activity which is just arising from that meeting. Participating to life with great glee, great joy. Life becomes juicy. Juicy. Yeah. Exciting. Fun. Interesting. So the old teaching that Jundo developed about this hunger thing, sometimes I cannot practice well because my kids, I have to look after my kids, I have to do this, I have to do that. Well, your life is your hunger. Your life is your practice. Wonder. I do a lot of magic, close-up magic. And I generally do it everywhere, in trains, in the streets, in bars, in restaurants, in schools, in classrooms, in corridors, everywhere. I thoroughly enjoy it. Why am I doing it? This is the one, this is the key. Because these guys around, well, they don't have shikantaza to actually open their eyes. And they sometimes think, well, that's really hard, that's really dull, that's really grim, that's really difficult, that's very painful. So here I come with a few coins, a few cards, and I do something that generally breaks the surface of the so-called reality they perceive, and they are instantly back into childhood. Well, not exactly, because they're still adults, people, mature people, adults, standing in front of me, but they look at the world without assuming they understand. They know, and they are in awe. So that doesn't last long generally, because the critical mind, the rational mind, comes quickly back. Figuring it out, trying. Or, anyway, that's just a trick. And of course, it's just a trick. But they are the magicians, not me. I make movements, they do the magic. They think I do. No, of course not. You see, the secret is wonder. From the core, the dancing core of their wonder mind, they see the world in a magic way suddenly. And when we take time to talk, I often tell them, what you experience then, you can experience 1,000 times in your life. Just open your eyes and watch. Just open your senses. Touch, smell, taste. This is not just porridge. This is not just wind. Feel it on your skin. Living, being alive is a feast, is a dance, is a joy. Don't make it sad. Don't drag. So, wonder, as well as a good sense of humor, are essential to this. But again, drop the views. It's easy. You're chopping wood and you're carrying water would be wonderful. Take great care of yourself. Take great care of that mind that doesn't judge, doesn't box things, trap them, doesn't say, I like this, I don't like that. A bit like the good old text Jundo is talking about these days. The great way is not difficult, you know the tune. Okay. Take care of that mind. And that mind will always take care of you. See you soon.